if you are a baseball fan, let me know in the comments who is your MLB team. This is my second team actually. I live in St. Louis, so I obviously do root for the Cardinals, but my first team is the Houston Astros. If you saw my intro video, or if you know me in real life, you know I'm from Texas. Of course, people that are from Texas always say that they're from Texas. It's like, it's a Texas thing. So the Astros are my first team, Cardinals are my second team. But either way, happy opening day to you wherever you are, and to whoever your team is. I got a package from my mom and I was really excited to open it with you guys. I love receiving mail from my mom. When I first moved here, August will be 7 years. And then I moved here, and when I first moved here, my mom used to write me letters all the time. We were like pen pals, and she would send me cute stuff all the time. And over the years, like it kind of like slowed down, understandably so. But she's come to visit me a lot. In the past couple years, like over the pandemic and stuff, it was harder for both Terrence and I to travel there than for her just to come here. So she she came here a few times, and each time we had a lovely time. And now I'm actually due to go back home at the end of May for my niece's graduation, which I will take you guys along for that. I'm very excited to travel again. It's been a minute. And then in June, Terrence and I are going to Chicago to celebrate our 7-year anniversary. So we're gonna take you guys along for that too. But anyway, I'm gonna open this. I'm very excited. She kind of told me what it was, but I'm still excited to see it. This is awkward. So she said she was gonna send me some Christian books that she had. She wanted me to read. This is Toxic Love. Let me know if you've read this before. The Illusion of Self-Worth by Malcolm Smith. I'm always down for a good read, especially something spiritual. I'm excited to look at that, but I'm gonna pull out the other book first. Oh, I know this book because I grew up seeing this book in my mom's like library of books. The Green Letters, Principles of Spiritual Growth. Let me know if you have read this before. This cute little cat. It says help. And this kitty still in the snow. Oh, yeah. We had snow all the way till the end. What was that? Like the end of January, we were still getting snow. No, into February we were getting snow. Let me know if it's like springy where you are, or if you're still suffering through snow. Well, I'm not gonna read you what it says, so I'll be right back. Okay, so actually I'm gonna read you the first line because I love it. Dear Sarah, how are you and T doing? I see from your video, she's talking about YouTube, you've been so busy. I've been organizing and trying to get comfortable in the room. She's talking about her bedroom. She's been trying to get everything in order, and every time I've texted her and I've asked her like, what are you doing? She's like, oh, I'm organizing my room. And I'm like, oh, did I motivate you? Did my video motivate you to start organizing? Because if it did, goal accomplished, right? Anyway, I love you, Mom. I know you're watching this. My mom is actually the one who always told me to start a YouTube channel. Between her and my sister and my brother more recently, kept pushing me towards it. Terrence too has pushed me towards it, and I've had a couple friends say it to me as well. But I feel like YouTube is where I should be, and if you're here watching this, thank you so much for watching. Now let me open the gift because I'm so excited to show you this. You know how earlier I was telling you how proud we are to say we're from Texas when we're from Texas? And it's opening day, and I mean, come on, you guys. Look at this. Okay, I can't wait to style with this. I'm definitely going to style with this. It's my style with the corkscrews and the Houston Astros logo on opening day. I love it. Oh, this is so cute. And I love that it's neutral. You know, neutral is my vibe. So cute. Oh wait, you don't have...
I don't got nothing.
I thought you had your Cardinals thing on.
I don't.
Okay, you can't be in this video. I'm just... Anyway, so excited and so happy and can't wait to style with this. And I'm actually texting my mom now as we speak. We're gonna watch the Cardinals game. Right, babe?
Mm-hmm.
And I'll be back to let you guys know what I'm doing on the side because I really need to get this stuff done. Okay, so I wanted to show you guys what I'm over here doing. Since doing the major declutter in the bedroom, we already dropped off all the donations. Those are out of here. And now I'm left with the stuff that I wanted to attempt to sell. And I started posting last night. So I have the ones that I posted hanging here, and I posted all my accessories already. And if you see anything you like, I'm gonna share my link over to my shop. But I also linked those shoes, and I'm still very iffy on this dress. I did a poll on my Instagram last night, and the majority thought I should keep it, and I think I am because I never got to actually wear it out. And so I want to hopefully wear it soon. It's pretty cute. I just wasn't sure about the style too much, but I think I like it. It's got like the poofy sleeve and the cutout sides, but I don't know. I think it's cute. Maybe it's the material I'm not too sure about. And this like stitching, I don't know. I can't decide if I really like it or not. It looks pretty cute on, I guess, but I don't know. Anyway, so I'm working on that. So I try not to leave my consigned items listed for, I mean, the max would probably be 6 months, but even then I think that's a little too much if you're trying to get rid of the stuff. So I would maybe say 3 months. For sure, no more than 3 months is what I'm starting to do now. I do have some stuff that's been on there for nearly 6 months. I'm gonna go ahead and take that stuff down and list the rest of this new stuff, and then I'm going to at 3 months say no more. Or no, I'm sorry, no, not 3 months. 6 weeks is what Terrence and I decided, because I asked him, I was like, do you think 3 months is, even 3 months is a little too long if I'm really trying to get rid of this stuff? And he was like, yeah, I say like no more than 6 weeks, and I agree. You can it just kind of depends on you. Like, do you have the option to keep it around for 6 months? Like, do you have somewhere where you can store it for that long and try to push it? Maybe keep refreshing your listings. I would say that would probably be the only way I would keep it for that long. 3 months is still a little much too, unless, like I said, you have the storage for it. And I think 6 weeks is good for me. That's what works for me. I would love to get to a place where I have the space to like hang all of my consigned listings, and like just have like a nice space for them to kind of hang out for as long as 6 months, because you just never know. It just kind of depends on the season too. Sometimes like the clothing, are people going to be searching for sweaters in the summer? Probably not. So then, you know, maybe wait till the fall. So I don't know, it just kind of depends on you. But what I'm gonna start trying to do is no more than 6 weeks listed, and then if it doesn't sell, I'm taking it down and I'm going to just go and donate it, or give it to friends or family, like if they're interested. I do not recommend giving things to people if you did not ask them if they needed it, because that could potentially just be adding to their clutter, their collection of things. You definitely don't want to just pass off your clutter to people who don't actually need the items. Would not recommend that at all. I'm just gonna keep doing that moving forward and see if I can sell. I've sold quite a few items on my Mercari. That's where I choose to sell, but there are so many different options. If you have a lot of name brand stuff, there are like huge like luxury brand consignment companies that will do it for you. You just send it in and they do everything, but they obviously make like a portion of it, so you don't get to make the full amount back, but it takes the headache off of you of having to like list things yourself somewhere else. But there are a lot of different places like Poshmark. Like I said, I use Mercari. I've had the most success with Mercari, even more so than Facebook Marketplace. I've had success with Mercari, and so I've had good success with it, so that's why I use that. But there are so many. I'll list a bunch in the description of this video, so if you want to take a look at those. Most of them have or all of them I think have direct apps that you literally just download to your phone and list from there, and you can take the photo, list everything from there. Some, like I said, are like a little more tricky to navigate, and I don't know. There are some that I probably wouldn't recommend, but I'll put the ones that I do recommend in the description box, and you can check them out yourself. If you want to attempt to make a portion of your money back, I definitely would recommend doing that, mainly with items that are either fairly new, you never got to wear, still have the tags on them. You definitely want to donate the ones that are worn and torn, and or not torn, don't donate torn clothes, but the ones that are more worn but could still get some use out of them, those you want to donate. If it's ripped or torn, unless you can sew it, and unless you're actually going to sew it, not just put it in a drawer and say that one day you'll sew it, get rid of it. You're more than likely not going to use it again. If you decide you actually do want to wear something like that again, then just go buy some new ones, because it would be worth it since the other ones are ripped, you know. Just some things to think about when you're trying to figure out what to give and not give, and also like how to navigate letting things go that are not benefiting you in any way, that aren't being used, you know. I know it's easier said than done for some, but it is possible, and there is a process, and there are, like I said, options for you to possibly make a little bit of your money back. And I also offer consignment services, so if you are in the St. Louis area, that is something that I could take care of for you. And so that just entails like me taking them for you and listing them for you and shipping them off for you, basically all of the work that goes into it, because there is work that goes into it. If you have more than, I would say, 3 to 5 items, then it really does become work, like truly. I've done consignment for a couple clients, and like I said myself, I consign a lot of things, and it's definitely work. So if you ever want to avoid that, you can send it to me or I can come pick it up. Like I said, if you're local, I can pick it up from you and do it all for you. I can even drop off your donations and make sure that that you get your receipts, and that you get details to things that you're selling, and you get fully compensated for what you sell, because it's your item. I don't take any of that. I just charge a service fee, just a flat rate service fee, depending on how many articles I am having to list. Donation service is included. Like if I'm consigning but you also have a bag of donations, I will happily drop donations up for you. I am constantly dropping off donations for other clients and for myself. I can't tell you how many times I have actually, I think, no, we just dropped off some donations. I don't have any in my trunk right now, but if you ask Terrence, he would probably tell you that about, I don't know, 60% of the time there are some donations rolling around in the back of my trunk. So anyway, that's included. But yeah, so I'm gonna get busy listing, and then I gotta get some dinner going. Okay, so actually I just got out of the shower, and now Terrence and I are going to make dinner together tonight. This is a super easy recipe, so we're gonna share it with you guys, and let us know if you try it and if you like it. Here's what you need. Okay, so actually before we show you what you need, I just want to show you guys really quickly how I have to have my station set up before we even start, because we have such a tiny kitchen and I can't function in like while I'm just like cooking and grabbing. I can't do that. It's got to be like pre-set out. This is a good tip. All right, so here's what you're gonna need.
All right, first thing first, ladies and gentlemen. You gonna need your chicken. That's the most important thing in the meal. Without the chicken, we don't make this video.
Without the chicken, there is no meal.
Next up, you got the taco seasoning. You know, put a little seasoning in it.
Yep.
Then you got the whip.
Make sure it's whipped. Wait, the whipped what?
Cream cheese.
Yes. And make sure it's whipped. All right. You need a lime.
Lime.
You need
cheese.
Some shredded cheese of your choice. We always get Colby Jack. We love it. It's our favorite.
Some green onions.
Just a little green onion.
And last but not least, you need your street tacos tortillas, because once again, without this, there is no video.
That's right. Also, you can get like the super large burrito size and then use like a circle cutter to cut out mini ones, but since they already make the mini ones, we just got the mini ones.
Yep. You are the hot one.
Okay, so we're making air fryer chicken taquitos tonight. This is healthier than frying them. We have become obsessed with using our air fryer for all the things, and so I was excited when I found this recipe because it's easy enough. If you saw my intro video, I shared with you guys that I do not like complicated recipes. Anything that has a long list of ingredients and a whole bunch of complicated directions totally turns me off. So anyway, this one is easy and I'm excited to share it with you tonight. You are going to shred apart your rotisserie chicken, cut up about half of the bundle of the green onion. The recipe calls for 1/4 cup of green onion, but I just cut up about half of the bundle. I will share the full recipe down in the description box. It's super easy. You're going to add your 1/3 cup of whipped cream cheese and then add a cup of your shredded cheese of your choice. We love using Colby Jack. That's our favorite, our go-to. And then you're going to add a tablespoon of taco seasoning. I will say, if you are not going to top this off at the end with like a well-seasoned salsa, I would also add some salt to this mixture because I definitely realized by the end that it would have needed salt if we had not topped it with our toppings at the end. You're also going to add a squeeze of lime. I just used half of a lime. Next, you're going to take your tortillas and stuff them and roll them with your chicken mixture. Like I said earlier in this video, you can take the large burrito sized tortillas and use like a circle cutter to cut some mini tortillas out, but they do make these street taco size tortillas, and so we just decided to use those and they worked perfectly. Make sure you don't stuff your tortilla too much so that you have enough room to actually roll it. When my family makes any kind of taquito or any kind of flauta, we usually use corn tortillas. I imagine this mixture would also be delicious in a corn tortilla. I love corn tortillas, but I've never air fried them, so I'm curious to try those next time. The recipe did call for flour though, so when we saw these street taco size tortillas, we just decided to use these. And next you're going to make sure you spray the bottom of your air fryer, and then once you put your taquitos in, then you want to do a light spray over them as well so that they'll crisp and brown on the top. Air fry them for 6 to 8 minutes at 350 degrees. Our air fryer is small, so we had to put them in about 4 to 5 at a time, but it totally worked out because it's only 6 to 8 minutes and it gave us some time for a little dance break. I made sure to prepare some salsa beforehand so that it would be nice and ready here at the end for us to top off our taquitos. We also added some lettuce and some sour cream. I will share my super easy salsa recipe down in the description box as well. It's more of like a pico style. We really love it. We love adding it to our breakfast burritos and all the things. And this recipe turned out amazing. It was so delicious. If you enjoyed our recipe share with you guys tonight, be sure to subscribe, turn on that notification bell, and don't miss the next.